Are you looking for assistance in hiring temporary foreign workers in Canada? Then you are in the right place. The first step is to apply for an LMIA. What's an LMIA? LMIA stands for Labour Market Impact Assessment and is basically the Government of Canada's way of determining if your company is eligible to hire foreign workers. If you've been running your business for more than a year and facing trouble staffing your company, you're most likely eligible to apply, and we can help with this. So, how do you apply? First, we need to determine the wage rate you must pay for the positions you are looking to hire. The government has wage rates for the position you are looking at based on the region that you are in. If you are looking for line cooks, welders, managers, or any position, there is a government legislated wage rate for the position. Once the wage rate is determined, it is time to select the appropriate LMIA stream. Some examples of streams would be a low wage stream and/or a high wage stream. Another might be a stream that supports permanent residency or agriculture. Whatever it is, we will help determine which is best for you. Once the LMIA stream has been identified, it is critical that well-crafted job postings for the LMIA position be created. Remember how we mentioned the government must decide whether you qualify for an LMIA? This is how they do things then. You know, hiring Canadians is the best option, and we have a responsibility to do so before considering hiring foreign workers. You provide every opportunity to fill your openings locally by creating top-notch local employment advertisements for Canadians. The government must be informed if there are no locals available or the pool cannot meet your needs. If you advertise locally and try to fill positions, you might receive resumes, but let's face it, they might not even show up for an interview, quit the following day, etc. The Canadian government wants to see all this information before determining whether you are qualified to hire foreign workers. To achieve the greatest outcome for your business, LMIA Pro will guide you through this. We must complete the LMIA application package, which consists of paperwork, forms, recruiting proof, recruitment summaries, and all related documentation after the job advertisements have run. Completed LMIA application forms are added to your recruiting summary. It contains detailed information on the ads, the candidates who expressed interest, the reasons they were not hired, and any other factors that may be important in understanding why you are having problems hiring locally. Financial statements and other documents that show the government that you are a legitimate firm are also required by the LMIA. A completed LMIA application will require, in most categories, a $1,000 processing fee paid directly to the government. While the LMIA Pro's fee allows you to add as many people per job category as you like, the government requires a fee per person on each application. You are eligible to apply for up to 20% of your Canadian workforce. For example, if you have 20 staff, you can apply for 4 temporary foreign workers. The LMIA can now be submitted by mail or fax or online. From the time you purchase an LMIA package with LMIA Pro to the time that the LMIA is submitted, it typically takes 4 weeks. The recruiting and advertising initiatives must continue after the LMIA application has been submitted, and records must be maintained. Processing an LMIA can take 10 days or many months. In order to be asked to present a summary of your activities while the LMIA is ongoing, you are required to keep your recruitment efforts and records current during this time. The final part of this process is a phone interview with the ESDC, Employment and Social Development Canada officer. The call normally takes place 12 to 20 weeks after the application. The end of the LMIA process is your call with an ESDC LMIA officer. The conversation is meant to confirm that your company submitted your LMIA and see if any changes have occurred. Most LMIA Pro clients have consulted with us prior to this meeting to ensure that everything is clear about the process. After this interview, the officer will make a decision. Within 10 business days of the interview, you will typically receive a final decision if your application has been approved. A copy of this document will be supplied to your foreign employees, assuming you are approved, enabling them to apply for their visa and work permit. In most cases, you will be required to meet or exceed the conditions of their work permit and arrange for their passage to Canada. To sum it all up, once you sign up with LMIA Pro to begin your LMIA application, we will typically have your LMIA submitted 4 weeks after your contract with us is signed. From there, the Government of Canada typically takes a few months to give you an answer on your LMIA eligibility. If a positive LMIA is issued, it normally takes 1 to 3 months for your worker to arrive in Canada. We hope you have found this presentation helpful, and if you are ready to purchase our services, please head over to the link and make a purchase online right now.